Warm welcome to this presentation about the Swedish market. My name is Jan Dvorsky and I'm together with Gabriella Finnborg representing Wines of Germany here in Sweden. We will walk you through some of the particulars about the Swedish market. Sweden has a population of around 10 million. 76% is above the age of 20, which is the age limit for buying alcohol at Systembolaget. GDP per capita in 2020 was around 46,000 euro, and the currency is Swedish kroner, and there is about 10 Swedish kroner to 1 euro. Swedes are trend conscious. They like to travel and to get inspiration from other markets. However, this has of course not been the case through the corona that has affected the entire world. And Swedes very much like to eat at restaurants. German wine exports to Sweden. Sweden is part of the Nordic countries together with Finland, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. And the Nordic countries is the largest export market for German wines. It's a monopoly market like Finland and Norway, and German wine exports to Sweden grew by 5% in 2020. Some particulars about the Swedish alcohol market. It's a highly regulated market. Alcoholic beverages below 3.5% in alcohol can be purchased in grocery stores. However, anything above 3.5% in alcohol, which of course covers all wines, has to be purchased at Systembolaget or through travel, direct imports, or they can be consumed at restaurants. Alcohol taxes are quite high, and the tax for wine in the 8.5 to 15% alcohol bracket is 2.6 euro per liter. And on top of that, there is a VAT of 25%. Marketing is strictly regulated. It has to be factual and not play on emotional feelings. Looking at alcohol consumption trends, wine is the largest category. However, it has declined slightly in the last 10 years from around 3.8 to 3.7 liters per capita. Beer is the second largest category, but that has also declined slightly from around 3.3 to 3.2 liters per capita. However, the biggest decline we have seen for high alcohol products like vodka, whiskey, etc. So the spirit segment has come down from 2.3 liters to 1.6 liters in the last 10 years. So where is the wine purchased? Systembolaget, the monopoly, is of course dominating. 83% of all wines purchased are purchased at Systembolaget. Restaurants in a normal year accounts for around 7%. Of course, the last 18 months has not been normal as restaurants have been restricted. The same applies to travel, which in a normal year is about 6%. But as people have not traveled, of course, in the corona, through the corona period, this has been far less in 2020 and the first half of 2021. Looking at the wine trends in Sweden, red wine is the largest category, making up 47%. White wines, 32%. Sparkling 10%, and rosé wines 8%. Looking at growth trends within this segment, sparkling and rosé wines has grown faster than the market in the last 5 years at 13% and 7% per annum respectively in a market that has grown by 5%. Ecological wines has grown very strongly, up by 13% per annum, and the share is now as large as 24%. This has been a focus of Systembolaget and is still a focus. And it's also something that consumers are attracted by. The bag-in-box segment is key in the low end, high products below 8 euros per liter, and make up 37% of the value and 51% of the volumes in the market. However, premium products above 15 euro is outgrowing the market. So how do you reach the consumer? by far the most important channel is Systembolaget. It has to go through a Swedish importer. However, one should not forget the restaurant segment that can be a way into the market. In some cases, the restaurants also have an import license. Direct imports by consumer is allowed. It's rather complex, and it is a very small part of the market. Some facts about Systembolaget. It has a nationwide retail network of 446 stores and 490 agents. They also sell online, where you can pick up the products in the stores or at the agents, or you can actually get home delivery nowadays. The range consists of about 15,000 products, of which 2,500 is in the standard range. That accounts for close to 95% of total sales. So the 12,500 products outside of the standard range only accounts for 5% of total sales. Wine sales at Systembolaget grew by 9% in 2020, boosted by the impact from Corona, as restaurant sales and travel declined sharply. If you want more details about Systembolaget, you can click on the link in the presentation and get much more facts. So what is Systembolaget looking for? To become a producer, that producer has to have very high ethics and anti-corruption standards to be qualified. The head of each category makes an assortment strategy, which is the basis for the launch plan in relation to the standard assortment. Tenders is the main way into the standard assortment. And in recent years, there's been around 2 to 3 tenders for German wines by Systembolaget. The for-order range is the responsibility of the importers, but if it sells well enough, it can actually enter the standard range. The temporary range is more exclusive, and where the responsible at Systembolaget has a rather large influence. In the link, you find a short video that is subtitled into English that provides, again, more details about this. So what is the position of German wines? Germany is the 9th largest market with a volume share of 3.7% in 2020, which is up slightly from 3.5% in 2015. There's a very strong position within white wines, where Germany ranks as number 4 with a share of 10.2% in 2020, down slightly from 2015. We believe there is a large opportunity to grow share within red, rosé, and sparkling wines, while the market share is very, very small, aside from further increasing the share in white wines. The trend for German wines is positive in Sweden, and we see that young sommeliers are increasingly more positive towards German wines, and consumers are waking up and focusing more on German wines, as evident by the fact that we have several wine bars, restaurants today that are focused on German wines. To find the right importer is key. Systembolaget has to buy products through a Swedish importer beverage supplier. There are about 100 importers of size in the market. The market has consolidated with 2 large groups, Vingruppen and Viva, controlling 1/3 of the market. And the top 20 importers is controlling about 70% of the market. This is the list of the top 30 importers in Sweden, which combined accounts for around 80% of the market. As you can see from the list, a very large part of the importers carry German wines in their assortment. So how can we help you? We are here to support you if you have the ambition to enter the Swedish market. We have established contacts with a large number of importers, so we can help you with introductions, which we believe is a way to increase the probability that you will find the right importer that will best suit your assortment. If you have questions, you can reach us at info@winesofgermany.se. Thank you very much.